If your Chromebook seems a little slow, one of the first things you can do is check for a system update. In most cases, a Chromebook should automatically check for updates and download the latest when it's on Wi-Fi, but that doesn't always happen. To manually check to see if your device needs an update, you want to go down to the bottom right-hand corner and click on the clock icon area. Once you have done that, you want to go up to the top and find the gear, and this will take you to your settings. Once you are in your settings, you want to go down to the very bottom in the lower left-hand corner where it says About Chrome OS. And when you click on that, you're going to see what version of Chrome you currently have. And then there's a box to check for updates. You want to go ahead and click on that box. And it should run through a cycle. In this case, it says that this Chromebook is up to date. If it didn't, it will tell you that it would be downloading it. And then when it's done, this button will turn to where it says Restart. Once you click on the Restart button, your device will restart and your Chromebook will be updated. Because Chromebooks were designed to be used primarily while connected to the internet, with most applications and documents living in the cloud, this means that their design was a little bit less than what your typical laptop would have, meaning that it's got lesser memory and lesser hard drive space. Because it has less memory, it may not be able to keep up with your typical pace. So if your Chromebook's running really slow, you want to try closing either some apps or even browser windows to see if the OS becomes more responsive. So if you have a lot of tabs open like you see here in this example, this is really taxing on the memory and therefore will affect the performance of your device. So to fix that, you want to close as many tabs as you can and only have a few open at a time in order to maximize your device's performance. Because Chromebooks are built to be used with the cloud and run their apps directly from the web, your internet connection may be the reason why their device is running slow. There's a couple things you can do here to check to see how your internet is behaving. You can check your internet speed by going to a speed test website to see how your connection is performing. You can also go down to the bottom right-hand part of the screen and click on the clock icon. When you do that, you will see your internet connection and it will tell you what kind of signal you have. You can very quickly turn your Wi-Fi off and then turn it back on in order to get a better connection. If your Chromebook is still running slow, another thing to look at is the extensions installed on your device. Extensions can add new tools to your device or change how certain ones function. Unfortunately, some extensions can become too old, too numerous, or too complex for the OS to handle them. And this can affect the speed of how your device operates. Although it's difficult to pinpoint which extensions are at fault, you can go view the extensions installed on your device and troubleshoot each one by shutting them off one by one. To do so, you want to go into the upper right-hand corner of your browser and click on the three dots. Once you have done that, you want to scroll down to where it says More Tools, and then keep going to where you find Extensions. Once you click on the extensions, it will give you a list of all the extensions that you have installed on your device. And then you can just start clicking the buttons on and off, or you can click remove and it will remove them from your device altogether.